everyone, today I'll be reviewing this Netflix original movie just dropped on Netflix called End of the Road, and it is starring Queen Latifah, Ludacris, and this movie is directed by Millicent Shelton. I actually never saw trailer or anything, and this movie, after finishing this movie, I was thinking to myself, how Netflix greenlit this kind of movie? You have to ask yourself, man. That is it, of course. I'm actually a huge fan of Queen Latifah. I really like watching her on screen. Like recently she was in with the Adam Sandler movie. I thought she was really good in that movie. If you put her in a right role, she's really nice on the screen. And also I like Ludacris in Fast and Furious movie. After watching this movie, I can tell you that this director, she definitely saw Fast and Furious movie. Because this movie is, I'll say about this, it's not was a totally bad watch for me, because the first act for this movie, I thought it was like interesting. I guess this mom, she's trying to look after her kid, her family, and her brother, and for some reason it takes them so long to get from Los Angeles to Arizona, which is it's not that far, it's only 6-hour drive. And she keeps saying in this movie it's gonna take her like something, but she was traveling, I guess, from Los Angeles to Texas, which it is far away. So I don't know how was she planning to go so far with that broken car. That is like I was thinking whole movie. Of course you see like she get into trouble with something. She's the ER nurse. First of all, when she finds out in the motel room she was staying that there is something going on in the next room, who goes there and try to help someone? What the? And after that person got shot, obviously they are involved in something. Nobody in real life will go out to the next door and check it out when you clearly hear gunshot. Nobody will do that in real life. This movie really starting to fall apart when they show me that. I was like, whoa. It's not believable. First of all, it takes so long to go to Arizona, which is not that far. And Arizona is Arizona, you know how it is. This movie, after watching this, you will be like, nobody will go there after this movie. Of course, we see these two mean people with their truck in this movie, and they make her say something. I was like, oh, okay, maybe that part is not so unbelievable, because that part of the country, maybe some people are like that. I don't know. Now, that being said, of course, I think people go to Arizona to see, you know, the Grand Canyon. That is the... But anyway, people are like... Then she goes there, and of course, Ludacris in this movie, he takes the bag from that motel room, which is, to me, I'm like, okay, he took that bag because they are in a money problem. So that, okay, I'm not gonna hold that to this movie. What I hold in this movie is when Queen Latifah, last act for this movie, like she turned into this superhero woman who takes off 7 big guy in this movie with her. Like she had only one bullet in her gun. She just shots it out, and I'm like, what? This movie's last act is like beyond stupid, and when you watch it, you're like, how did they make this movie? Or how did Netflix greenlight this half-baked movie? Especially the villain for this movie is really... takes you out of this movie. They're all the couple and they're so mean, and okay, I'll believe that they're mean. How you are telling me this old guy is doing, like he looked really old. I forgot this actor name. He's a good actor, by the way. But they should have gotten someone else. At least get someone middle-aged. And this like Ludacris and like his niece and nephew, they just get into this police like this cop car, and he take them like to their home, and they don't think anything. I was thinking, no way, like in real life cops are not allowed to take you to their home, which is not like they can't do that. So, you know, in this movie really it didn't like ring any bell to them. In this movie, I get it, Ludacris is supposed to be dumb, but he's so dumb. This movie is so dumb. It's really like you have to, after finishing watching this movie, you have to sit there and think how Netflix is going to let this movie. That means, of course, I do see this movie is trending #1 Netflix, because end of the day, many people like me, they do like Queen Latifah. They do like Ludacris. Once you start watching this movie, you do have to finish it, because at the end of the day, this movie did have some here and there, some funny, maybe some scene. I do imagine this movie will be trend for a couple of weeks. After that, of course, people will forget about this movie, and I'm really sad. This movie was greenlit from Netflix, and that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.